All right, so last week we went over the small amount of details that we had regarding the prestige system that's going to be added into the game at the end of this week on Friday. And already there was a lot of questions as well as a lot of concerns, but we really didn't have too much information. But that completely changes in today's video because we're going to be going over a lot of brand new details that have came within the last 48 hours. Now, I'm going to be honest, there's quite a few things that we have to go over, so I'm going to just kind of cut the chit chat. We're going to get right into it, starting with the details that we got the day before yesterday. So David went ahead and sent over the tweet that I'm showing you in the background right now. And this one was kind of just showcasing the brand new recipes that were coming with this update on Friday. Yes, we're getting a crazy amount of new recipes, but every single one of these will be attached to the prestige system. Now, the big question on a lot of people's mind was, is this going to be rebirthing? Which in somewhat of a way, it kind of is, but at the same time, it isn't. And now we know we're going to be losing as well as what we're going to be keeping once we do decide to take this method of prestiging. Now, before we take a closer look at the actual image that was attached to this tweet, I'm going to tell you guys the details that David mentioned right under this. It says, more details on the new prestige system coming soon. Essentially, when you prestige, you reset back to one floor, you keep all your items, cash, and recipes, but you do end up losing all of your levels as well as every single one of your staff, and obviously the levels attached to that staff. When you prestige, you will receive better recipes, better furniture, and appliances. Now, like I said, last week, we kind of already saw the appliances. There will be a brand new kind of like bronze, silver, as well as gold stove and dishwasher added to the game. But aside from that, there's also a pro version to every single one of these items. Now, as I'm sure you guys saw on that list, 5 and 6 are also get more customers and get rare customers more often. So already from that, we know that we're going to be getting some type of upgrade when we prestige to increase the spawn rate of customers. And it's very possible that some of these items that we get are going to increase the chances of specific rare customers. So for instance, a rare customer would be something along the lines of like, let's say the headless horseman. That's all of my traders out there. I'm sure you guys saw that little portion at the very end where he mentioned that they are going to introduce a new currency that is tied in with the prestige system, which we now obviously all know that this currency will be the new tradable currency and what will more than likely be the value for a lot of the different furniture in the game. So yeah, man, this is a lot of information to kind of just take in, but it does give us a general picture on what to expect for the prestige system. And that's the fact that we haven't even gone over the actual recipes that were shown in that tweet. So let's go ahead and look at that picture right now in the background and really take a look at all of the individual things. Now, the biggest thing that's going to hit you is the prices of every single one of these actual meals. It's insane. Currently in the game, the most expensive meal, obviously not counting like the gingerbread and all that stuff, the most expensive recipe is the lobster. This is unlocked at level 50 and it is a total of $300. This is not counting any multipliers, any of that crazy stuff, the gold versions, none of that, just basic old plain recipes. Now, if you take a look at each and every one of these actual recipes on the list, you'll notice that there is a star on the top right hand side. This is obviously the prestige that you will need in order to unlock this. The ones currently visible for us are prestige 2 as well as prestige 3 meals. And interesting enough, you actually cannot go further than prestige 3 level 33. It seems like he actually has the entire list scrolled all the way down. So with that being said, the final meal is level 33 prestige 3 with a value of 1,555. That is literally insane. Just to put that in perspective, let's say that a superhero was to walk in and actually purchase that. Obviously, this is not counting any other types of buffs that prestiging or even being prestige 3 gives. But if a superhero was to come inside and buy that meal, you'd be looking at $46,000 just for that one meal. It's honestly pretty insane, man. But I'm sure that there still is a lot of questions that you guys have, and that's where we're going to move on to the next image that we're going to look at, which is actually a tweet that was sent out by David last night. Keep in mind, I'm not much of a developer. I don't know how to read the language, and I don't really understand what's going on here. So there might be more information that I'm even pointing out, but I'm just kind of using somewhat of my basic knowledge that I know of reading English. But again, if any of you are developers, please let me know in the comments anything that I missed. I will definitely go ahead and pin it, maybe drop a heart if there's a lot of you. but this is it right here. It was dropped last night at 12:45, and the tweet just says, "Do with this as you please." Taking a closer look at the actual image itself, you can see at the top that it says Gem Awards. So gems are going to be, again, the brand new currency that is introduced with the entire prestige system. Under that, it says scale factor 1.35, level scale factor 1.35, tier scale factor, goal award, level award, tier up. There's a lot of different things going on here, and I'm assuming that that first section is what is going to determine how much gems you're awarded when you do prestige. So for those of you that are level 999, you should be getting some type of a multiplying factor because you are at that level. Again, this is just kind of how I'm understanding it, and I'm curious to see what you guys think in the comments. Underneath that, it says floor cost. Floor cost scales factor 2.25. What I'm understanding with this is basically base value when you are not prestiging the game. The floors are 1 floor 0, 2 floors 4,500, 3 floors 24,000, and so forth. Those are all of the prices for each and every floor in the base game currently right now. But every single time that you prestige, the price of that will be going up by whatever 2.25 is in a developer language. Now, honestly, aside from that, I don't really understand anything else. But again, that's the reason why I showed it on the screen, so that way you guys that maybe are more familiar with scripting can tell me. I'm going to see if once I'm done with this, I try and get in contact with one of my friends and kind of just show them the picture around, see if they give me any more information. If I do get anything more, which again, I highly doubt it, I'll go ahead and put at the very top of the comments and pin it. I just really wanted to share this with you guys because I thought it was extremely important, considering there is a lot of questions right now on what exactly this entire prestige system is. I mean, so many people are scared that it's going to end up being like Rebirths. You're going to lose everything and it's going to be game over. Turns out that's not the case. Cash we're going to be keeping. All of our furniture we're going to be keeping. The only real thing that we're sacrificing here is going to obviously be all of our floors, our staff members, as well as our levels. Things that are not really, I mean, super dire, not really something that we worked really hard towards. I think if I had to let go of all of my furniture and I had to let go of all my money, then I would be a little bit more bothered on the entire system. This definitely gets me more excited, man. As the days get closer, we're going to be getting some more leaks. I will keep you guys updated. Remember, all of this is always posted first in my Discord. Join discord.gg/carbonmeister. Inside of there, there's a My Restaurant section where I go ahead and post everything inside of the Update Leaks channel. So jump in there, turn on your notifications for that specific channel, and drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the video of me breaking everything down. Either way, I have no idea how long this video is going to be, but hopefully I made it as quick as possible. The days are counting down till Friday. I will see you guys then. That's going to go in there for this video. Like always, I will see you in the next one. Take care.